exists. This is my topic.
That's a big one.
Okay. What does finding your passion really mean in life?
I think, people make it sound like this one big aha moment, like a lightning bolt hits you. But honestly, it's more like it's kind of like a trail of breadcrumbs. It's just finding the things that make you forget to check your phone, I guess.
Okay. Why do many people struggle to discover what truly excites them?
I think it's because there's this huge pressure to have it all figured out, right? Like society tells you there's this one true calling you're supposed to find. So people get paralyzed. They're so scared of picking the wrong thing that they end up doing nothing at all.
Can social media help someone discover their passion and how?
It can, but it's a double edged sword. Like on one hand, you've got a window into every niche hobby or career imaginable, which is cool for brainstorming. But I don't know, it's easy to confuse liking the idea of something with actually liking the work. You know what I mean?
What are some signs that you have found something you are passionate about?
Usually it's when the effort doesn't feel like, well, a chore. Like you're still working hard, but you're actually okay with the struggle. And you probably find yourself talking about it to anyone who'll listen without even realizing you're doing it.
How can a person identify their natural interests and talents?
I'm guessing you mean, gotcha. Honestly, I think the best way is to look at what you do when nobody's telling you what to do. Like, what do you naturally gravitate toward? And maybe ask people who actually know you. Sometimes other people see our strengths way before we do.
Is passion something we are born with or something we develop over time?
I'd say it's mostly developed. I mean, sure, some kids are born loving music or drawing, but for most of us, it's more about um, curiosity that grows. You try something, you're kind of okay at it, you get better, and then you actually start loving it. It's a it's a cycle.
How important is self exploration in discovering passion?
It's everything, really. If you don't actually get out there and you know try things and fail at them, you're just guessing. You can't think your way into a passion. You have to actually live it for a bit to see if it sticks.
Can trying different hobbies help in finding your true passion?
Totally. It's like a data collection, right? Even if you try something and absolutely hate it, it's still a win because now you know what's off the table. It narrows the field.
What role does curiosity play in discovering what exists you, excites you?
It's the engine, really. Without curiosity, you're just sticking to what's safe. Curiosity is what pushes you to ask why or how does this work, and that's usually where the passion starts. It's the spark before the fire.
How can someone use social media positively to explore their interests?
Right. I'd say instead of just scrolling and consuming, start following people who are actually
Yes.
doing the thing you're curious about. Join the weird little communities, ask questions in the comments. Just use it as a bridge to get you from the screen to the real world.
How can fear stop
Go ahead.
someone from following what?
Fear is the ultimate their passion. It usually comes down to the fear of looking stupid, right?
Hmm.
Like if you try something new and you're bad at it, you're exposed. Most people would rather stay bored and safe than risk being a beginner and feeling, I don't know, awkward.
Should people follow their passion even if others disagree with them?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look, other people aren't the ones who have to wake up and live your life every morning. If you let someone else's lack of vision dictate your path, well, that's just a recipe for resentment.
How can content creators turn their passion into meaningful content online?
By just being real about it, the most boring content is the stuff that's too polished or trying to be perfect. I think the real magic happens when you share the struggle, the mistakes, the stuff that shows you actually care about the process and not just the views.
What type of social media content usually reflects genuine passion?
The stuff that feels, I don't know, almost obsessive. Like when someone goes deep into a tiny detail that most people wouldn't even notice, but they're just genuinely stoked about it. It's less about the high production and more about that raw energy.
How can someone stay motivated while exploring different passions?
I think the trick is to not put so much pressure on the outcome. If you're constantly asking, is this the one? You're going to burn out. Just treat it like a game, just enjoy the process of being a beginner. That's where the fun is.
Is it okay of your passion change over time? Why?
Totally. I mean, we change, so why wouldn't our interests? It's kind of like you outgrow certain things or you find a new version of that passion that fits who you are now. It's not quitting, it's just evolving.
What are some daily habits that can help uncover hidden passions?
I'd say start by carving out some boredom time. Like put the phone away for an hour and just see where your mind drifts. Also, maybe try the one new thing a month rule, just a tiny experiment to keep the curiosity muscles working.
Can help other lead to discovering your passion?
I think it's a huge help. Sometimes we're too close to ourselves to see the patterns. A friend might say, "Man, you always get so hyped when you talk about this," and it's like, "Oh wow, I didn't realize I was doing that." It's like having a mirror for your own enthusiasm.
How can students discover their passion at in early age?
I think it's about looking for the things they're actually curious about outside the curriculum. Like if they love a history class, but only because they're obsessed with the maps, maybe the passion isn't history, it's geography or design. It's about following those little side quests.
Okay, what role does confidence play in following your passion publicly?
Confidence is kind of like the armor, right? It doesn't make the work easier, but it stops the critics from getting under your skin. If you're just tentative about it, people can smell that. But when you're confident, it actually gives other people permission to be passionate about their own weird stuff too.
How can social media comparison distract people from their real interests?
It's a trap, honestly. You see someone's highlight reel, the perfect studio, the big following, and you start comparing your day one to their year 10. Instead of focusing on whether you actually enjoy the work, you start focusing on whether your version of it looks as successful as theirs. It kills the joy.
Okay, what is important to enjoy the process instead of only chasing success?
I think it's about shifting the goalposts. Instead of asking, will this make me famous or rich, ask, do I actually like the feeling of doing this? Like, if you loved the activity, even if you were the only person in the world who ever saw it, then you've got the right mindset.
Okay, can passion become a career? What challenges come with that?
It can, it can, but it's tricky. The biggest challenge is that once you turn your passion into a job, you've got deadlines, taxes, and demanding clients. Sometimes the pressure to make money kills the very thing that made you love it in the first place. It's a tough balance.
Okay, thank you. for giving a time. We are coming
Anytime.
again for new topic. For that time,